All right, in this section, we're going to finish talking about helicopters and their different types of movement. The last two we have to discuss are hovering and landed. Hovering is easy to designate. You see it has an H listed down at the bottom of the helicopter, and it does give the helicopter access to its full range of weapons. And if it's landed, you'll just have the H side listed with the extra landed token next to the helicopter to signify that it is landed. When a helicopter is hovering, when you're considering things like line of sight, you're going to look on the column listed hovering on your terrain effects chart to see that the helicopter is going to be considered one level higher than whatever the obstacle height is of the different terrain that you're in. This, similar to some of its other types of movements, does allow enemy units to enter the hex that the helicopter is in. So this unit could move into the hex that the helicopter is in without it being considered an assault because the helicopter is considered above it. As before, if an enemy unit is in the same hex as a helicopter and either the helicopter shoots at the enemy or the enemy shoots at the helicopter, they're going to be considered one hex away from each other when they conduct their combat. When a helicopter is landed, it's going to be considered effectively a ground unit at that point, and a helicopter will land to either transport, as in load or unload, or even do a combat liftoff. We'll discuss those different types of transports when we get into the transport and passenger videos. Now, when it comes to line of sight and assault with a landed helicopter, you're pretty much treating it, as I said, a ground vehicle at that point. So if an enemy unit were to enter a hex with a landed helicopter, that would be considered assault because they are at the same level at that time. A landed helicopter does not have access to some of the weapons that a hovering helicopter is going to have. So in our example here, if this helicopter were landed, it would not have access to its anti-tank guided missiles, which is its top left set of designations. So its green firepower would not be able to be used while it is landed.